So this is how to create the European Union flag with precise measurements and colors. So before we start drawing our flag, there's one important thing that we need to do first, and that is go to our transform panel right here. If it isn't open, you can go to Window and find it right here. Now go to this drop down right here and make sure Align New Objects to Pixel Grid is turned off. So if you have this check mark right here, you have to click one time and make sure that it is off and the check mark is gone. This will make our drawing way more precise. So now we can start creating our flag, and for this, go to the rectangle tool right here and draw a random rectangle. And we need this rectangle to be the ratio 3:2, meaning that if this line is 300 pixels, this one needs to be 200 pixels. But because we need our stars to be 1/9 of the height of the flag, we're using some numbers that are easily dividable by 9. So make sure this link is turned off and make the height of the flag 360 pixels and make the width of the flag 540 pixels. This is equal to the ratio 3:2. And by the way, I suggest you do this flag in an RGB document. Just choose RGB when you create your new document, and the reason is that our colors is in RGB. So now with this rectangle selected, we can go ahead and unselect the stroke, then select the fill and give this fill this blue color. And you can pause and see the hex code right here. So now we need to create our stars. And for this, go to the star tool. And while drawing our star, we need to hold down the Alt key or the Option key on Mac to get these straight lines on our star. And also hold down the Shift key to make sure the star is standing up straight. The size for now doesn't matter. Then give this star this yellow color right here. And the hex code is right here. And the diameter of the star needs to be 1/9 of the height of the flag. And our flag is 360 pixels tall and 1/9 is 40 pixels. But because diameter of the star is not the same as the height or the width, we need to do a little bit tedious task to get the right measurements. And for this, zoom in to our star, then unselect the star, select the line tool and choose a black stroke. Then draw a line from the top of the star, make sure it says anchor right here, and all the way down to this point right here, and once again make sure it says anchor. Then from the left side to this, and from the right side to this point. Then zoom into the star as much as you can, select the entire star plus the lines, and make sure that all the lines are meeting at the exact same point right here. When you are sure of this, unselect the star and the lines, then go to the pen tool and go to the middle of the star where it says intersect and click one time with the pen tool. This is just to set an anchor point right in the middle of the star. So now we can delete our lines. But we still have our anchor point in the middle, as you can tell right here. So now with the star and the anchor point selected, right click the star and click Group. So now we have located the middle of the star. And we need to use the middle of the star to align the star. So now we need to scale our star to the right measurement. And to do this, we need to select the ellipse tool, go to the anchor point we just made in the middle of the star, draw a circle while holding down the Alt key or the Option key on Mac and also the Shift key to make sure we have a perfect circle. Then scale it up until we reach the top of our star right here and go slightly to the right until the circle pops like this. And you can see it touches every corner of the star. Now pick the selection tool, select both the star and the circle and right click and click Group. So here we have the actual diameter of the star. And right now the diameter is 116 pixels and we need it to be 40 pixels because that is 1/9 of 360 pixels, which is the height of the flag. So now simply type in 40 pixels right here and also 40 pixels right here. Then we need to zoom out once again. And here we have our star in the right dimensions. Now we just need to place our stars in the right spot. And to do this, go to the selection tool right here and place this star right in the middle of this flag right here. And placing it right in the middle of the flag is actually really hard if we don't have our circle around the star. So now just release it right in the center of the flag and then zoom in to the flag. And now the radius of this circle we need our stars to be arranged in is equal to 1/3 of the height of the flag. and our flag is 360 pixels high, so 1/3 of 360 is 120. So we need to move this star 120 pixels up. And to do this, we simply go to the Y input field and type in -120 and click OK. So now we have the top star in our star circle. And now we no longer need our circle around the star. So pick the selection tool, right click the star and click ungroup. Then simply delete this circle. Make sure this anchor point is still grouped to the star because we need it later to rotate the stars. So now we need to select the rotate tool right here. And while holding down the Alt key on PC to get these dots next to the cursor, or the Option key on Mac, try to locate the middle of the flag right here where it says center and click one time in the middle while holding down the Alt key or the Option key on Mac. Then type in 30 degrees and click copy. And then to copy this step, simply click Ctrl or Command D. And do this until you have 12 stars. But as you can tell, the stars are rotated and we need all the stars to be like this star right here. So let's zoom into the first star. Then pick the rotate tool. And as you can tell, the rotation point is not in the middle of the star. So once again, we need to hold down the Alt key on PC or the Option key on Mac and click on this anchor point right in the middle of the star. Then rotate the star by 30 degrees. Then go to the next star, pick the selection tool, select the star, select the rotate tool, and once again hold down the Alt key or the Option key on Mac and click the anchor point. But this time we need to rotate it 30 degrees more than the previous star, which is 60 degrees, and click OK. Then go to the third star, select the star, select the rotate tool, set the rotation point to the center of the star, rotate it 60 degrees plus 30, which is 90 degrees, and click OK. And now we just continue by rotating all the stars by plus 30 each time. And after rotating all the stars, you can, if you want, ungroup the star and delete this tiny anchor point if you want to. You don't need to, but you can do it. And here we have our European Union flag. Now you can watch this next video that YouTube recommends for you.